Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. We here, man. We back with another live stream. Let me make sure everything good on my end. You feel me? Just okay. We here, man. We here. We here. We here. We here. You know, pack it. We back playing more Ghost of Tsushima. You feel me? Uh, we got a couple interesting things to talk about today, man.
Oh no.
But we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, man. I see people popping in already. 3 viewers. You know what I mean? Always grateful. 3 is better than 0. You feel me? So shit. I seen ARP's live yesterday. You know, he had a few things to say. He was talking about bringing them live events
Here
back,
should be fine. No one's listening.
which is dope. You know, RBE was holding us down throughout
My
this
neighbor,
pandemic
Haruo.
with the social
He's
distance.
acting suspicious.
You know,
He
those
sneaks
battles
out
was
of town at
dope.
sunset.
I didn't get to
Gone
do
for
a
hours,
social
comes back at
distance
dawn.
2 recap
Last
just
night
because
I
I didn't get to
followed
catch all the battles at the
He
time
went
that they
to
were
a
released.
burnt-out house by the
You
cemetery.
know, I was catching like
and
a
met
battle
bandits
here,
there.
battle there, and plus I
Bandits.
also myself had a
That
lot
can't be
going on,
good.
so I couldn't just, you know,
I'll
really
find this
just
house and learn what they're up
buckle
to.
down and, you know, do like I did before. But you know, they definitely been holding us down with them battles, man. Like some of the most creative visuals been coming out of that event. You feel me? So, you know, it just goes to show
course, my
the
lord.
power of their platform and how they try to keep the culture alive with, you know, what they got going on. And it's in a creative way. You feel me? So, uh, I'm definitely hyped for that. He hinted at a couple of matchups, man. One of them that he hinted at was the whole we owe our lives to RBE. They been holding us down for real, for real. Jay Legend, my guy, what's going on, man? Um, yeah, like one of the battles that he hinted at, he said 2 people from the same area that got something to settle. Yo, that better be Big K versus Av, bro. Like, I want to see that. Like, and I know they've been talking on Twitter. Like, I was assuming they cool. They was talking about being a 2-on-2 tag team. That might have been the throw off right there. You feel me? That way nobody expected. But man, I gotta see that battle, man. I gotta see that battle. For one, I don't even know why they have a history. You know, I seen Av speak on it before. Um, Initially it felt like it was some street shit, like maybe it was something going on between the 2 camps. But you know, as I'm getting to understand the situation, it don't seem like even that. It just really seems like it's all battle rap, and them being, you know, 2 of the poppin' niggas from their area. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that's the battle that he's talking about because I want to see that. I definitely want to see that. You feel me? He also had another battle that he was talking about. It's a pen guy, one of the top writers versus somebody who's good with rebuttals. So we automatically know one of those is Sharon or Chef. And who's the pen guy? Who? It's a lot of pen niggas. It could be QP. It could be Chiller. It could be Cortez. It's a lot of dudes that's fired with their pen. So who do y'all think is some of the matchups that he was hitting at? I know he said the main event. He said the main event is RBE shit. When he says RBE shit, I take that as maybe somebody who isn't that huge of a name and giving them a shot they deserve. Like, you know, with the Verb and Mook, with the Street Hymns and Mook. I wonder who that is. It fuck around and be that John and Lloyd Banks battle. You never know, man. You feel me? So I'm definitely hyped to see what this card is gonna turn out like. I interviewed Av a few weeks back. He said he's not that serious of a problem, and they'd only do it in Virginia. Oh, okay. Yeah, that battle has to happen in Virginia. But also, ARP said he rented out a venue that holds 5,000 people. But they're only gonna have a certain capacity. So it got to be a place where it got to be going down in the area where something like that is doable. Like, it's not many places you can find a 5,000 person venue for the low. It's only gonna hold a certain capacity. Like, that's not happening in NYC. So that got to be somewhere in the DMV or in the South. So you never know. I put shit like that together. I be looking, I be paying attention and stuff like that. So you feel me? It'll be interesting to see. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that whole thing turns out. So I'm hyped. ARP, if you're watching, I know it's only limited slots. You ain't doing no public tickets, so holla at your boy. Look at me trying to weasel my way into a free RBE event. Don't judge me. I want to be there. Shit, I ain't been to a live event in a minute. They said there's gonna be enough space in there for everybody to social distance. So, it's a 5,000 person venue. If it's like, let's say 60 or 80 people, then that's actually a decent sized crowd where you get your crowd reaction and everything, and plus everybody can social. So that's gonna be crazy. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but like the Japanese version of it. You feel me? Slots are limited. Why get a venue that holds 5,000? Because he wants to get a decent crowd. Like, you don't want to get a venue that holds, let's say, 200, and then you can only fit 50 in there. Like, because you want a nice capacity. 5,000 is kind of crazy, but it might have been something that they was able to lock in for whatever price they were looking for. So I'm not totally mad about this. It's gonna be a big space, but I'm pretty sure on camera they're gonna find some way to condense it somehow. Like, that 5,000 is like damn near Radio City Music Hall. Like, that's OD. Yo, that's OD putting 80 people in Radio City Music Hall. Like, that's wild. Like, I would, like, man.
Said his neighbor met bandits.
But shit, let's see how it goes.
Deserted. I'll have a look around. Lots of ashes.
ARP is like a wizard, so it's gonna be like a quiet room type thing. I can't even say quiet room because if you've been to a lot of small events, you'll know that 80 or 90 people is perfect.
Someone's meal.
You can still make for a good crowd. So I know he said it's gonna be RBE staff. The production team. Each of the battlers is gonna get a +1 or +2. So yeah, that's probably gonna come out to like 50 or 60 people in total, depending on how many battles is on the card. So yeah, venue that whole 5,000 people is like yeah, see, he definitely is going crazy with that. So, but we'll see though. I hope they don't be smoking in there. Nah, probably not. A 5,000 person venue, most of the time, it's some corporate shit. So nah, I don't think they're gonna be smoking in there.
Minor wounds.
They'll probably have a separate section for that.
Wait for the merchant's neighbor and his bandit
but I can't see them doing that. Like just smoking inside. Like, that's be like crazy. All right, wait. Hide and watch the house. Where am I gonna hide at? You want me at? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Especially live events with a crowd. Like, I kind of miss those. Alright, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man. For real, for real. I'll see you, bro.
But I saw Mongols on the roads. I think they're looking for us.
We should hurry.
But
What did you bring this time?
The statue of Inari.
So yeah, RBE's back in the building. You know what I mean? So that was the first topic I wanted to discuss. And for the meat and potatoes here, we got this blogger battle rap tournament, yo. Listen, man, this is gonna be different. I don't know what they was thinking when they decided to do this, because of the way all of the blogger beef and everything be panning out. Like, this is a funny idea, but it's gonna lead. I'm telling you, it's gonna lead to a lot of controversy. I'm hoping
You
that
horses.
Mongols.
my live, this stream right here where I'm airing out my picks, I'm hoping this don't, you know, I'm hoping this don't piss people off. You feel me? Because, yo, do you think RBE gonna make a huge come up, being that URL is going corporate? Yeah, because RBE still has the YouTube space, and being that URL ain't dropping battles on YouTube anymore, it's gonna open a lane for them to take over through YouTube. You know, so and I've seen a lot of people wondering that, like, oh, is RBE gonna be good because URL going corporate? Like, you know, it's not. It's, to me, it's never been that type of thing because there's so many different lanes for people to eat. You feel me? So by URL, they got the app, they got caffeine. They've completely abandoned YouTube at this point. So it opens the lane for anybody else who's doing battle rap to flourish. URL is I want to say it's kind of like URL is out the way.
On top of an ant.
URL is definitely out the way. Like, people who are dropping on this platform, you don't have to worry about your drop being overshadowed by URL drop. So, you know, I think it's actually beneficial for in a lot of different ways. You know, so
What are they doing?
I ain't mad at it.
I hate burying a guy like this.
Better in a grave than a Mongol shit.
They don't sound like thieves.
But yeah, this blogger tournament, man. This blogger tournament is gonna be different. You know, URL, they dropped a tweet. They had the bracket up already. They got all the matchups. So this what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through all the matchups. I done already filled my bracket out and I got my winner already. You know what I mean? People gonna be mad at this, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm gonna explain why I have my picks in these battles.
Damn!
You know?
I knew we'd been followed.
It's a lot of
It's a samurai.
there's a lot of shit with battle rap
my
media,
lord.
man. You got
That's
some
a
people
strange
that's
reaction from a
good
thief.
at what they
You're
do.
not
You bad at what they
You
do.
drove the Mongols
You got
to
some people
Nazimo
that's
Bay.
honorable. Some
But
people
what
that
if they
make
come
some
back to raid
questionable
us?
decisions.
We're hiding the most
Some
important
people that
things
I
from
don't
our
rock
shrine.
with like that, but
Just in
it's
case.
also, you know, a lot of different facets to this. I also feel like they kind of mixed
Shouldn't have
up
left the others.
this list just in terms of, like, it's not just bloggers, it's also media. Like, it's hard to really judge, like,
The Mongols
an
found the
entire
house.
media outlet versus a solo
People are
blog.
trapped. They
You
will
know,
be killed.
like, it's
many
real
Mongols?
it's real tough to
couldn't count them
do.
all.
But
Which of
hey,
you can
just
fight?
for shits and
Me
giggles, I'm gonna
or
give my
Kiho?
prediction.
You're with me.
You know, so
You two get in the house and
hopefully
protect
people
your
don't take it
people.
personally.
With what?
Hopefully people
Everything
don't
you've
get mad,
got.
and if they do get mad, oh well, do better. You feel me? Like, that's how I feel about
Mongols!
it.
They're coming from all
But,
sides. Attack!
All right, before I get into this tournament, let me whip some ass real quick. Hold that. Where these guys at?
More coming.
We should have run.
They're not giving up.
It's shaking out here. Now, we also want to give more time for more people to pile in. Oh, crawling under the joint. I wasn't trying to do that. I'm trying to run for it. We ain't running. Oh, I'm hitting my team.
Not warriors.
Oh yeah, we catching wreck here. Let's get it.
Did the bastards get in?
No, you kept them away.
Not us.
So
It was Lord.
let's go through these battles. Let's go through this
Who are
list.
these people?
We're gonna talk about these
Travelers
battles,
fleeing
man.
the Mongols. People
first
who lost
up,
their homes, and you protected
this
them.
the left side of the
You tried.
bracket.
You're not
We
hiding
got
those
Battle
valuables so you
Fanatic
could steal them
versus
later.
Angry
No,
Fan.
my lord.
We
We're
got
not
Black
trying to
Compass
get rich.
versus Restore Order.
After seeing what the
We
Mongols
got
have done,
Dutch
the only ones
Keep It a
left.
Buck versus Certified Shooters.
And help
We
me
got
lead these
Bars
people
and
to Asimoday.
Brunch versus Katos.
We'll all be safe
We
there.
got Vada Fly versus Battle Truth. We got Rita and Anwar versus Hip Hop is Real. Yo, Rita and Anwar versus Hip Hop is Real, son.
I know bandits when I
If
see
this
them.
ain't
You're
a
not welcome
troll
here.
fest waiting to happen, yo. Let's talk battle rap versus Ben Swayze and DME Detroit versus my nigga Jim. Stop
They're
being
with me.
dirty.
These people need shelter.
You know,
Even the bandits.
man.
My lord,
Listen,
they can't be
listen,
trusted.
They
listen,
fought to
listen.
defend these people. They hope you hold this time.
Yo,
As you wish,
it's so much with this,
Open the
man.
gate.
A couple of people was
Let
asking why
everyone inside.
they left me out, why I ain't get a slot. You know what I mean? I'm
I
cool.
don't know how to
I'm
thank
cool,
you,
like,
Lord
you know,
Sakai.
keeping it 100.
Protect
Like, I'm
Azuma
not,
like you did
you know,
those people.
I don't be
promise
pressed for
I
stuff
will.
like
Make
this.
sure
Like,
they
if
know
I
where
could
to
be
find what you
involved, then
buried
it's
when
cool.
the
But
Mongols
aside
are
from
finally
that,
gone.
like,
You can
I'm
count
not
on
really,
Thank you.
I'm
for
not
this
really
chance
mad
to
that I'm
prove
not
myself.
on it. You know, shout out to the people that said, you know, I should have been on it. But it's cool. Like, I get to sit back with my popcorn and watch the carnage from afar. Like, I don't have to be involved. Like, I get to just sit back, chill, and, you know. But, the one thing about this, it's a few things about this tournament, you know. First of all, I don't know how it's being conducted. I don't know when it's being conducted. It says, Ultimate Madness 2. So, I'm figuring it has something to do with the Ultimate Madness 2 tournament. I'm not entirely sure. So, I know Jims had hinted about this, when he was, when he did one of his blogs recently. You know, we need more female on the count cards. Rita don't count for real. I can see what you're saying, because Rita is not even her own entity. So you would need more female bloggers. I definitely would respect that. You know, the problem with that is it's not too many female bloggers that are like known. Like, I know what's the girl name out in the UK? I know she's on her own, and she got a decent following, and plus she overseas. Like, that'd have been a good thing to tap into that market, you know. But she's really the only one that I know of that's really like her own self-made blogger, kind of. You know, she's not really attached to another platform. And who else? You could have Boss Chigrain. Boss Chigrain, Boss Chigrain would be fire to have on here. Boss Chigrain would definitely be fire to have on here, because she know her shit. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't be against that at all. Phoenix Fire, yeah, she's dope. She's definitely another one. So yeah, you got a couple females that you could put on here. You definitely got at least a good 3, 4. Who's the chick that used to? I guess she used to be like Battle Truth's mod or something like that. I forgot her name. Memoir or something. My bad. I ain't mean to butcher your name. But I know she's kind of like doing her own thing. Mona Ray. But yeah, yep. Battle Rap Bay. Yeah. You also got Hurricane Dew. I'm not sure if Mojo757 if she's a blogger. But I do see her giving her opinion a lot on Twitter, and I know people respect her, so she'd be. So yeah, you probably could have had a good couple of females on here. You definitely could have. You definitely could have had some dope females on here. So did they say what the format is and how are they battling? Nah, they didn't. They didn't say. They didn't say what the format is. So gaming is going to be on the main 2. Yeah, we're gonna do all the gaming here. We're gonna do all the gaming here. I was gonna make a separate channel for it, but I'd rather just do this because I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just because, you know, I do like video games, but at the same time, I do like to, you know, talk about battle rap. So I'm like, yo, let me infuse both. But so I don't know how this is supposed to pan out. I don't know what it's gonna be based on. So I'm just. Like I said, this prediction blog is just for shits and giggles. Like, you know, I'm just giving my picks based on, you know, the different things that I rock with, and we're going to talk about it here. So, the first battle up, Battle Fanatic versus Angry Fan. I'm going with Caps in this one. You understand? I mean, I haven't watched too much of Battle Rap Fanatic. I do enjoy the clips that I have seen. I do like his production. I do like the fact that he puts a lot of time and effort into his videos. You know, I know he used an A1 camera, but in terms of, like, his is more so reaction videos. Like, you know, Cash actually gives an opinion to break down an analysis. So, I gotta go with his. And plus, you know, Cash, come on, that's Cash, man. On no planet does Battle Rap Fanatic beat Angry Fan. Like, come on. I can't see it. I just don't see it. But salute the Battle Rap Fanatic, because he definitely is making waves with Battle Rap. Like, I didn't even know who he was. Like, the first time I even seen one of his clips on Twitter, I went to his channel. He had mad subscribers. I'm like, oh, who's this guy? Mind you, I just came across the dude recently. Like, within the past couple of months or so. So he's definitely doing a good job in terms of making a name for himself in the culture. I don't think I've ever seen him in person before. So, yo, this guy's whooping me. Oh, I'm using the wrong joint. That's what it is. Damn, man, kicked my ass almost. But, cool, Caps, your voice be drowning under all the screaming of your enemies. My fault, man. Let me see if maybe I can lower the audio of the let me see if I can lower the audio of the game altogether. Let me lower it down to like 60. Hold on, I'm lowering all the audio right now. But so yeah, I got Caps taking that one, man. So we got Black Compass versus Restore Order. This is an interesting one. This is a real interesting one. Like, for this to be happening first round is kind of crazy, because these are two highly respected platforms, but they're both respected for different things. Like Restore Order, I feel Restore Order more so relies on principle and addressing things in that manner. Like, they're not really too analytic in terms of like breaking down battles and stuff like that, but they tend to address a lot of the major issues that go on with a clear mind in terms of, you know, they're not biased, they're not afraid to pack certain niggas up. Shouts to Ike P and Swave. You feel me? Like, they just have that moral about them, like, you know, similar to what I do, you know. So I rock with both of them. And Black Compass is more of like the barbershop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they analyze, they break stuff down. You know, it's more of that kind of discussion. So it's really tough. It was really tough for me to make this choice, but I personally, y'all about to be mad as hell at me, I personally went with Black Compass just off of them, the way they break down battles. You understand? Like, I feel like that counts. That goes a huge way when you're talking about blogging and stuff that's based around the sport. You know, you'll have Restore Order more so covering like a lot of the drama and covering it in a way that they're actually trying to bring respect to the culture, as opposed to just letting niggas run around and do everything. Like, y'all seen them address the Adi Boom situation, y'all seen them address a lot of controversy, and that's their goal. But I think in terms of just, you know, being able to break everything down and, you know, give you that real fan perspective, and not people, you know, Swave is a person that's on the inside, so there's a lot that he already is hip to a lot that he already knows. So it's like certain stuff that's just like, you know, he's not approaching media from that side. You know, but Black Compass is. So, you know, I personally would give them this one. If you give Restore Order this one, I'm not mad at it. It's a really close one. You understand what I'm saying? So, Dutch KIB versus Certified Shooters. Certified Shooters, I haven't really seen much from aside from interviews. I haven't seen anything from them that's just like super impressive, really. You understand? As for Dutch, you know, Dutch got the This Is 50 Connect, you know, in terms of bringing certain battlers to kind of a bigger platform. I also respect his opinion on battles because he's super analytic. He knows how to break down battles the way they should, you know. So, and this is this kind of like blogger versus media in a way, but Dutch covers both. Like he does the blogging, plus he kind of does a little bit media. So, you know, he has a little bit more to go with, you know. So I definitely take Dutch over Certified Shooters. You feel me? But shout out to both. You know, Certified Shooters, they really like just coming in the game too. You know, that's one thing about doing media and blogs and stuff like that. Like you gotta put some time in. You gotta put some time in. You can't just be coming in here and then, you know, people are throwing you on the tournament brackets and you're going against people who are already established. You know, there's still a lot that you have to learn in terms of media, in terms of blogging, like, you know. So it's hard to put guys that just came in against a guy like Dutch who, you know, who like, I was doing the see, a lot of y'all don't notice, Doggy Diamonds, shouts to him, you know, Forbes DVD and all that. Doggy Diamonds wanted to do a podcast, a battle rap based podcast, and he had me, Dutch, and Shayna Ashley on it. You know, it wound up not panning out just because, you know, Doggy Diamonds had so much on his plate. But we did film like quite a few episodes. We filmed maybe like 5 or 6 episodes. You know, they just never dropped. But Dutch, yeah, I rock with Dutch, yo. I rock with Dutch. Like, Dutch really knows his shit. You feel me? So in this battle, yeah, I'm going with Dutch. Mercy, you ever thought about setting up a Twitch channel? I actually do have a Twitch. I do have a Twitch. It's twitch.com/NoMercyHarlem. I got a couple of joints up there, but the problem with Twitch is that I would have to build all over again. You know, like I have 6,000 subscribers here. You know, my videos barely get those numbers. So to get the maybe 100 or 200 people that watch regularly to try to go to Twitch, I feel like it'd just be a hassle to try to bring y'all over, to try to take y'all over there. When it's like, I got y'all right here.
I don't remember the last time I had,
you know, but I do plan on getting like a camera, a better mic, a whole setup and stuff like that. So, you know, this is just going to get better over time. You know what I mean? Like, I even right now, I was looking at how much a PlayStation camera costs. That shit $75. I could have sworn it was like 40 or 50 before. You know what I mean? But
I won't do it again.
I definitely plan on getting one at some point. You know, just because I want to be on camera. I like being on camera, talking my shit. You feel me? I don't want niggas to think I'm just some egg emoji having ass nigga with no face. You feel me? But yeah, we definitely gonna improve this one. You know what I mean? Bars and Brunch versus Kato's. This is a tough one because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I've seen Kato's name across my social media and stuff like that, but I've never watched any of his blogs. Like, I'm not even 100% sure. Hold on, let me jump on my computer 1 second. I'm about to go look up Kato's and at least try to get a feel for what his platform is. Not Kato's. Alright, so he do interviews. Oh, and he does blogs. Okay. His thumbnails is there. He got a decent amount of views. Okay, he also... How many subs do he got? Kato's Media. He got 182 videos. tell y'all a story, y'all. All right, he had Daylight on. Shouts to Daylight. All right, in total, he got 227,000 views. I don't want to make this a view thing. You know, I don't want to go. I don't want to use that as a thing for how I'm calling these joints. But I do feel like views count in a just a minimal way, like just in terms of like impact and stuff like that. But you can have a solid channel and not have the views. You know what I mean? You just have to be valid in what you're doing, you know. But I have yet to watch anything from Kato's. I'm not trying to play him or nothing. I'm just saying I haven't had a chance to watch anything yet. So, but I mean, bars and brunch, man. I done tuned into a couple bars and brunch joints. That's Debo, RX, Cola, and my guy. I forgot, my bad, fam. I forgot the dude name. Some with the glasses, light skinned dude. But I like them. I like bars and brunch because it brings together different dynamics. They up there having fun, but they're also discussing and breaking down the battles. And I do think that fun aspect means a lot because it really looks like they're up there having a good time. Like when you got Cola up there yelling a mile a minute, like you feel me? Like it just gives you that friendly environment. Like you know, with bars and brunch, you're gonna go up there and you're gonna be listening and you're gonna have a good time. Like that's more so what their platform is about. Like it's not stale, it's not boring, you know. So I would have to go with them off that, you know. And this is no, like I said, this is no slight to Kato's. When I get a chance, I'll do some research and watch, and you know, see what I might be missing. You know, I know there's a lot of people that do watch Kato's because, like I said, I see him get reposted on my social media. You know, so I'm pretty sure he's established and lit to a certain extent in this game. So, you know, when I get a chance, I'll go back and watch. But for now, I'm gonna go with bars and brunch. You understand? So let's get back to this. All right, we about to do the right side of the bracket. Vada Fly versus Battle Truth. Vada Fly and Battle Truth. This is another troll fest. Because you know Battle Truth will be done drop 35 million blogs about this nigga. You feel me? So it's but my thing is quality over quantity. That's the key in this battle. Battle Truth versus Vada Fly. Quality over quantity. Vada Fly, his production is on point. Him and Showtime, their reaction videos be dope. They know what they're talking about, and they talk about what they talk about with accuracy. You understand? Battle Truth. My whole thing with Battle Truth is that when Battle Truth speaks, a lot of times he doesn't have the right information. So Battle Truth is just a nigga that he finds out something and just wants to turn on the camera to be the first to get views. A lot of times his information don't be accurate. Like he'll blog about something, not have the facts, and then have to make 35 more blogs about it every time a fact comes out because he done already put bullshit out there. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I gotta go with Vado on this one. You know, salute the Battle Truth for his come up in battle rap. Salute to him for being as consistent as he is, for getting the views that he gets. But if he wants to really be respected, at least by a nigga like me, who, you know, respects certain things, you gotta be more valid with your information, man. You can't just be just blogging about anything. And, you know, Battle Truth, he's entertaining. He's definitely entertaining. Like, he's funny. His jokes be hilarious sometimes. His kill shots, when he going in on people, be dope. But my thing is this.
Trying to get away from his attackers.
When he does some of these vlogs, right? Let's say it's a rumor going around. Let's say Kevin robbed the bank, right? Let's say Kevin robbed the bank. It's a rumor that Kevin robbed the bank. Let's say it probably didn't really even happen. It's just a rumor, right? He'll blog about it. then he'll go off on a tangent. Yo, Kevin, you shouldn't be robbing banks because blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to give it to people? Are you going to give it to the homeless? Are you going to use it to feed your family? Or are you going to buy it? And he does that, and you feel like, oh, okay, he's giving out gems right here. But at the same time, he's giving out quote-unquote gems based on a bullshit story. You know, a narrative that he done cooked up himself. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, off stuff like that, I can't go with Battle Truth. You know, like I said, I respect his come up. I respect that he's entertaining and everything. But in terms of him versus Vada, nah, I gotta go with my man Vada. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Quality over quantity.
I lost a lot of friends.
Remember that. You see this Battle Truth versus Vada joint, quality over quantity.
We can avenge them.
Besides from validation of what he says, I wish he would stop singing.
We work together.
Yo,
help me save Lord
I actually have laughed when I've heard those bits where he's singing and stuff like that. But he better not try to sing professionally, because he would do terrible. Like, don't do no R&B records, bro. All right, the next Troll Fest. Rita and Anwar versus Hip Hop is Real. First of all, I don't know why they even did this. Like that, that's wilding. Like to put that on the blogger bracket. Anwar and Rita versus Hip Hop is Real. Are you serious? You can't be serious. There's no way this happened. After what just happened? Like, come on, man. But they chose to pair them up. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, son.
Someone has to.
Even though I felt like Hip Hop is Real was on some bullshit when they did that, and I felt like Hip Hop is Real has made some questionable decisions in this bracket, I would have them beating Anwar and Rita. I have to give Hip Hop is Real this because of the consistency, because of the impact they've made on the game. You know, they are battle rap media. You understand? As far as being at all these events, getting interviews with all the battlers, stuff like that. Like you got to. You got to. Anwar and Rita still getting their feet wet in the game. Anwar and Rita still got a lot of ground to cover. You know, they're okay in terms of what they do, but also then you gotta look at the judging in the Ultimate Madness tournament. Like, you know, with Rita saying that she picked Jada Nightwing for one of his rounds because the nigga mentioned flowers. Like, that's not proper analyst when it comes to battle rap. That's not how you analyze. That's not how you judge a rap battle. Like, it's one thing to have your own preference, but when you're judging, you have to be professional with it. And you have to be professional with the things that you judge somebody on. You know what I mean? And this, I don't want to make this a bash Rita thing. You know, I got respect for Anwar, especially. You know, I respect any dude that has, a lady that they gotta, that they're with. You know, I'm a married man myself, so. You know, I understand it, so I never wanted to make it seem like I'm just like trashing her, downplaying her. But I do feel like in terms of judging battles, that aspect for her would have to improve. You understand what I'm saying? So I got Hip Hop is Real over Anwar and Rita. Now, Ben Swayze versus Let's Talk Battle Rap.
Take me to your camp.
I haven't seen too much of Let's Talk Battle Rap, but what I do see a lot of, I do believe Let's Talk Battle Rap, they're the guys that do the little infographics. Like, they'll say, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. I do like that aspect of them. I do feel like it's kind of like covering news in a quick way, like as opposed to doing blogs and stuff like that. They're just drawing up quick graphic saying like, yo, John said this. Yo,
why did you tell me you were at Komodo?
Lloyd Banks said this, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's a dope, and I think that's also innovative in terms of, you know, a take on battle rap media. Like, that's definitely an innovative way to do it. So, you know, they got something there, but Ben Swayze, man. Ben Swayze, I got to give it to Ben. I got to give it to Ben because Ben is one of those bloggers that is not only in tune with the big leagues, but he's in tune with the small leagues as well. So he's in tune with the traps, the We Go Hards, the Gates of the Gardens, and I Battle, and things of that nature. those guys, to me, always, I feel like those are like the battle rap purists. Like those are guys that come out
Yes, my lord.
for different things.
Mongrel
They don't
stole my
only try to
horse,
latch on
took
to the
my
big
rice.
leagues. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Which way did
you know,
the
and
Mongrels
plus,
go?
Toward the fort.
he got
Oh,
the
damn it.
what's the
Take
joint
refuge
that
at
him
the
and
Golden
Cortez is
Temple.
doing, the
Warn
podcast
others to
joint that
stay
they
off
got
these
going on.
roads.
I forgot the name of it. The Rap Sheet.
Yes, my lord.
You know, that's a
keep
dope
moving.
concept as well. You know, it's filmed. The way it's filmed is dope. Like, you know, so I give Ben Swayze this one. I give Ben Swayze this one. Let's talk battle rap. I could see that in kind of
I
a
meant
less
what I
is
said
more
before.
kind of way, but at the same
Help
time,
free
like I don't
Hiroshima.
even know who the person
He'll
is
grant you
that's
anything
putting
in
the
his
graphics
power.
together. Like,
What's he got the power
you feel
to
me?
do?
It's not really a person to match the
Name your price.
it's not really a face to match
that
the
all?
account,
A place
really.
to
So,
drink.
and it might be
Big
somebody
enough
that
for all my
I
men.
know,
Be
just don't
serious,
know who's
Rizzo.
behind that
I know you
particular
want to be
account.
more than
So,
a
you know,
mercenary.
I give
It's
Ben
been
Swayze
3
that
years
over them,
to
but I respect
Things change.
that.
Can't have been
Let's
easy
Talk
keeping
Battle
the
Rap
Straw
is doing
Hats
something
together after
innovative.
Komodo Beach.
You know, so
How did you
I
do
give
it?
them at least that.
I convinced them nobody can save us but ourselves.
And
That's true. I
for
used
the
to
last
think so.
part of the right side of the bracket, we got
starting to
Jims
feel
versus
like a
DME Detroit.
How many men do you
I'm
have?
keep it straight
Down
up.
by
I don't
half,
rock with
but
DME
still enough
Detroit
to call
because he's a
ourselves a small
bozo.
army. Why?
He's a clown.
That peasant
You know,
said
and I
the
hope he
Mongols
watched
stole
this
his
and he
rice and
decides
went
to
to Fort Ohio.
play it during one of his little
You
live
think that
streams
whole
like he
include
likes to do. Like
Possibly.
he's not
Have an
even
idea?
The beginning of one.
he first of all, I don't think he watches any battle rap outside of big leagues. So that's one thing. But also his approach to a lot of these controversies that he's covers, like he's like probably the biggest twerk stan ever, and he doesn't like the guy. But he makes sure he comments on every single thing Twerk does. Like how y'all say Anwar loves Twerk, I think
This is my old
DMB
friend.
Detroit loves
What's up,
Twerk
man?
even more.
Yuzo told me your stuff.
You know, he comments on everything. Every battle that the dude has, everything. He comments on everything. Every time Twerk name come up, DMB Detroit gonna have a blog.
Stolen from our people.
You understand? And then his whole way of the
Give us
yelling and you turning red like a tomato. Like, no, I don't want to watch that shit. Like, why would I ever watch a DMB Detroit blog? Like, even when we and him first got into it, you know, I made my blog about, you know, DNA Tooth and everything, and then you decide to make a blog about me. Like, that has nothing to do with you. You know, you're a 50-year-old man trying to defend a puppet.
About your idea.
Like, I don't like that part of the game. I don't get. It seems like you're just reaching for content. You're just reaching for anything to make content off of it, and it's like, I guess maybe I was the only blogger that, you know, is valid, that you didn't have an issue with or didn't have a back and forth with, so you felt like you needed to say something. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't respect you. I don't consider you valid in battle rap media. You know, if you have a fan base that follows you, that's cool, but you don't. Nah, I don't respect you, son. You an old man. You're old. You 50 years old, bro. Go play golf or something, man. Go sit in a retirement home. Go do something. Like, I don't.
You're not as handsome.
We don't want to
as
see
me,
that, son.
but
We don't want to see
not
that.
bad.
Go blog about UFC or something, man. We good on you.
Check the fort's
But
defenses. Look for weak
Jims,
spots.
man. Jims went from
My
being
men
a
will handle
battler
it.
to a blogger.
Can we have a deal?
He cares about his image. You
Get us that
understand?
food
Like,
at
he
the
may
front
not be
door.
filming with a high resolution
Uncle
camera,
away
but
from the Mongols.
he makes sure that when he's on camera,
Rizzo.
he's clean. He got
remember
merch.
who's
He,
in
you know,
charge of the
dresses
Straw Hats.
nice. Like, you know, and
never
plus
dream of replacing you, my
his
friend.
platform is also
Give us
used
a
as
head
a
start.
vehicle
We'll
to
meet you at the
promote
old
his
cemetery.
battles. You know, so
you
he
there.
has a lot going into his blogs. He speaks on things from a moral perspective. You know, he doesn't get disrespectful with people. Like, he just keeps it a buck with how he feels about things, and his opinion is valid. You know, he's not just jumping on camera blogging about random stuff. Like, he makes sure he has the facts before he approaches situations. So, you know, and you know, and it's not just because that's my bro, but you know, if you watch Jims, you know that, you know, he's valid with what he do. You understand? DME wants people to pick on him. No, that's probably what it is. He probably just, you know, he probably don't get no attention at home or nothing like that. So he needs the internet. He needs people to bother him so he can create content. And don't get it twisted. I'm one of them people that, you know, I myself, like, I'm ready for the smoke. Like, I don't mind the smoke, like, one bit. You feel me? But DME Detroit, he reaches for it. He reaches for it. Like he had no reason to come at me the way he did. He just didn't. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I don't rock with son. He's a bozo. That's why he be picking on famous guys like Twerk. Only because people be putting him in a certain position can make him empowered to do his content. He speaks for certain people that I guess might be tired of the Twerk shit, but he's not he's not speaking on Twerk in order to motivate him. He's more so speaking on him to trash him. You understand? And if this is what you do, then this is what you do. But then we'll get on camera and say, "Oh, I don't need to go to events. Why? So one of y'all could beat me up and stuff like that." No, we're from the hood, my guy. We're from the hood. So in the hood, we respect people who come outside. You can't watch everything from your window and then feel like you have a valid opinion to speak on people who outside. And this is what DME Detroit does. You're watching from your window. You're not speaking on stuff from actually being there. So niggas don't respect your opinion. I know I certainly don't. Your opinion nowhere near valid in my eyes. You know what I mean? So, he gets no love from me. You feel me? That's saying why he took jabs at you. Yeah, like I said, I was going at DNA too. I never in my life, I never watched a DME Detroit blog. I never tweeted that man. Like, he just did a whole hour live stream, 2 hours, coming at me. Like, and then when I responded, his next blog was like 3 hours. Like, bro, stop it, man. You spending 3 hours talking about another man, clown. And then he still, even as recently, was mentioning my name. Like, he said something like, "Oh, that No Mercy guy still talking," and I trashed him already. Like, bro, get off my nuts, man. Get off dick. Like, what are you, like, come on, man. I haven't said nothing to you, haven't said nothing about you, but you still keeping my name in your mouth. And this is what I was saying in my blog that I did about him before. Like, yo, bro, you a weirdo. Like, I don't have no, we don't have nothing to talk about when I see you. Like, be prepared to throw your shit up. Straight like that, because like don't go to shake my hand. Like, I still stand on what I said before. You try to shake my hand, I'm spitting in your shit. You know what I mean? Like, you ever run into me, it's square up time. You feel me? And I feel bad because shout my bro Jay Legend, he was on the live a little while ago. He tried to piece it up. He tried to mend the issue. While all the blogs was going back and forth, and off the strength of him, like, I had a blog that I had just put out by the time he hit me. So off the strength of him, after that blog, I left it alone. But then DME still decided to keep going. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, okay, so you call for help, you call for backup, but you still want to keep it going. But after he did his blog responding, I left him alone. He said that he said that, "Oh, I'm disgusted by what you said." He was disgusted by me saying I spit in his hand when I see him. Like, bro, that's just telling you. That don't mean I'm gonna actually do it, you idiot. The only thing that means is don't reach your hand out for a dap. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna spit in your hand. I'm probably gonna punch you in the mouth. I said probably. You know what I mean? But it depends on if the nigga want to keep it going. Like, you keep on saying my name, it's gonna be an issue when I see you. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all niggas play with these bloggers, and like I said, because he don't come outside, nigga feel like he could just say anything. But I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm not one of them people. You feel me? I'm mad I went off on a whole tangent on this bozo. He shouldn't have been on this tournament in the first place. It's a clown. You know what I mean? That's going to sound like some hate shit. I know people going to be mad at that, but it is what it is. Anyway, Jim's over DME Detroit all day. Jim's 30. Not even close. You understand? So, let's move on, man. Alright, so we completed the first round of the tournament. We're going to get into round 2. You understand? We're gonna do everything on the stream right here. So, the second round is Caps versus Black Compass, Dutch versus Bars and Brunch, Vada Fly versus Hip Hop is Real, and Ben Swayze versus Jims. These are some interesting matchups. Round 2. You know what I mean? This is how I'm calling it. So, Caps versus Black Compass. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is an easy 3-0 from Caps. It's an easy win from Caps. Let me tell y'all why. Caps put all of these niggas on. Did he not? Caps put all of them on. Who's all of them that's over there? It's Tony Bro. Ain't the Posey dude over there? Like, I might be bugging, but if I'm not mistaken, Caps helped put all of them niggas on. You understand me? So just off that alone, you gotta give that like to Caps. But not even just off that. It's still Caps in terms of his entertainment value. You understand? Black Compass, they don't have entertainment value really. You understand? They have just the analyzing and breaking the battles down. But you know, Caps has that as well. But Caps does it in a way that's entertaining and it grabs you. It's so raw. It's not political in one. It's not political in no bit. Like, it's just straight raw. He gonna curse at you if need be. Like, and that's just what it is. Black Compass are not exactly entertaining, but they do know their shit. But with Caps, it's almost like kind of the same thing. They have some of the same qualities, but Caps beat them out just in terms of being more entertaining. You know, so I have to give Caps that one. Dutch versus Bars and Brunch.
Were dumped in the well and people unknowingly drank from it.
My fault.
Terrible.
This is another one where entertainment
Burning them is the
comes
only way to
over
keep the plague from spreading.
the blogger. You know, Bars and Brunch, again, it gives you that fun feel. It gives you, you know, that whole vibe. You also feel like they're family. You know, they people that all been around for a minute. You know what? Black Compass, I forgot Cola is from Black Compass, so he's not one of the people that Caps put on. I'm bugging. But at the same time, Cola just kind of got with Black Compass. I don't think he's been down like for a long time. You know, so that's why I still give. I ain't gonna lie to you. As entertaining as Cola is, he might at some point have to do his own thing. You know, I'm not trying to be on don't divide and conquer shit, but it's just one of those things where you realize you're separate from the pack. You understand? And eventually it turns into, yo, who's this guy? Like, and people just wanted to see this particular guy. So, but Bars and Brunch, I definitely give them the edge over Dutch, because you know Bars and Brunch is Devo, it's RX. Like, you got so many different facets there. You got a league owner who's been in the game for years. You got a battler who's kind of, I don't want to say a fresh face, but she's more new, and she's still experienced at the same time. You got Cola, who's part of it. Yo, Cola is technically in the tournament twice. That's kind of cheating, now that I think about it. But you know, and Dutch is pretty much on his own. You understand? And Dutch is one of them guys, like, he got a lot of experience. He got a lot of knowledge in battle rap. He one of them guys that be around. But I feel like just in terms of the entertainment factor, like, Dutch on his own don't really carry that too much. You understand what I'm saying? So I will have to give this one to Bars and Brunch. You know? Vada Fly versus Hip Hop is Real. Man. This is a tough one because you have blogger versus media. But what I will say is that Vada Fly, his production value is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that counts for a lot. His production value is crazy. He has merch. You know, he got the whole Rice Gang movement. You know, it's Rice Gang versus my wrist is frogs. You understand? But I give Vada the win because, you know, he's a blogger. He knows his shit. And the interviews that he's done them in like unique places. Like when he interviewed Saga, he interviewed Saga in a church. You understand what I'm saying? Like, to interview somebody like Saga in a church is a dope concept on his own. So, you know, I feel like pretty much Vada, and it's his consistency. You know, they both got crazy consistency, but for Vada to be able to produce those kind of videos at such a fast rate is just like, yeah. Vada's one of them niggas, so you gotta, I give that to Vada personally. You feel me? Ben Swayze versus Jims. This one I gotta go with Jims. I gotta go with Jims because they both damn near have the same, I want to say almost the same level of expertise and knowledge. Like they both, go to different battle events and things of that nature. But I feel like, for one, Jims is more entertaining. Jims also has zero biases in battle rap. You understand? Ben, he's not biased except for when it comes to Cortez. You understand? And I know Cortez is his man and all that, but to me, you have to have no biasness when it comes to battle rap. You can't, like, you have to have no biases, but at the same time, you have to know how to keep it to where you're not disrespecting people. Like, you could be non-biased, but also be friendly in a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's where I feel Ben Swayze was just, fall. I kind of don't want to say fall short, but that's what I would judge this one based off. Just the fact that he does have a particular biasness within the culture. So I give Jims that one. But that's a close one for me. That is an extremely close one for me. You understand? So now we get to the semifinals. Now the semifinals, there's just 4 people left. It's Caps versus Bars and Brunch, and it's Vodafly versus Jims. Now, Caps is a solo person. He works by himself. You understand? So, even giving him a entity like Bars and Brunch, you would think it's like, damn, Caps probably outnumbered here, but nah, I actually gotta give this one to Caps. I've got to give this one to Caps, and the reason being is because, for one, Bars and Brunch is more so a new entity, so they haven't had the chance to cover a lot of ground. They haven't had a chance to make their moments. Caps has a lot of moments in battle rap, like just in terms of like the interviews he did that have been monumental. His radio show, like Angry Fans Radio, what he's brought to the game in terms of putting so many people on. Like, how do you combat that? Caps has a list of people that he's put on, like the people that I say he's put on, they also have helped in the Angry Fan movement on their own, like the people like Wing and Tony Bro. But at the same time, Caps, I want to say Caps seen something in them that made him say, okay, let me take a chance and make these people a part of my movement. So I gotta give Caps that one in terms of, just that, like, Bars and Brunch, I'm pretty sure over time they're gonna make themselves more of like a mainstay in the culture. But they gonna need to put that time, and they gonna need to put in that time in them hours. You understand? Hold on, because you typed a lot. I gotta read all of this. Hold on. I got a question on. I'm sorry, I'm the only one talking at the moment. But what if Vodafly wins to a certain point and Black is there? Nah, Black is not on the joint. But you mean if him and Jay Black has to be like within the vicinity, that'll be interesting. That'll be very, very interesting. That'll be really interesting, man. That'll be interesting to see. But at the same time, they don't have nothing, like, even though they shit personal, it's not like it's not like Black gonna swing on a nigga or nothing like that. That whole situation that happened was I don't even, it's funny, man. It's so many people in battle rap that have done like the whole catfish account. Like, man, I'm not even gonna go into that. But it's just like, I don't think it's as bad as people was making it out to be. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't as bad as people was making it out to be. You feel me? Like, I done seen way worse in this culture. Like, when I don't know. I've been on the internet for a long time. So it's just certain stuff when I see it, and it happens in battle rap, it's like I'm used to seeing shit like this. Like when I was first a rapper, I had people doing catfish accounts, making fake accounts and things of that nature on me. So it's like I don't really stuff like that at this point. I don't take serious. Like it was weird to me when I first got on the internet, but now in this time, 2017, 2018, or whenever that whole situation happened, wasn't something for me to care about. You know, but that'll definitely be interesting seeing them finally see each other after all this time. So, but let me see who else. Butterfly versus Gems.
Kill them all.
Butterfly versus Gems. Oh shit, man. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is really, really tough. This is tough for me because I feel like this, man. They both bring a certain level of image to vlogging in terms of they both be fly, they both, know how to dress and they care about image. So when it comes to vlogging, if you're trying to elevate, that's one thing. Bigger platforms they're gonna look for guys that they can market, guys that dress nice and things of that nature. I know it's just something that to us in the culture don't care about because we don't care how the battle is dressed. Half the time. So why would we care about that with vlogging? But in terms of platforms that can go far, I feel like Gems and Vada are probably at the peak of that. And in terms of who I picked, man, I picked Gems out of this because let me say this. Vada has better quality in terms of his stuff is actually like really produced good, it's edited and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he's shooting with like a real DSLR camera. But I feel like Gems, being that his is raw, but it's also clean, you get like that full effect of, the things that he's talking about. And not only that, Gems also has more variety in his content. So he's not just talking about battle rap, like he's talking about like real life stuff and, shit like that. He's talking about the whole fitness thing. And I think Gems, just with the improvement that he's made in his life overall, he has like a lot of different places that he can go just in terms of his channel. So, this was a tough one. This was a tough one. This was a real tough decision to make. Shout out my bro Vada, man. Shout out my bro Vada. You know what I mean? But and Vada always show me love too. And Vada, he's one of the top bloggers right now. In terms of the top bloggers, like for me, it's Caps, it's Gems, it's Vada. Those would be right now. Those would be my top three. You feel me? So you can understand how hard of a choice that was to make. You understand? My bad. My personal question be putting your number down. I'm just gonna watch. Nah, you good, bro. You good, bro. I don't care about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I respond to everybody. That's the whole point of this. For everybody to be able to voice their opinions and stuff like that. Like, I'll never be the Hollywood nigga that just can't answer everybody. You feel me? But so that brings us down to the finals, which is Caps and Gems. Now, this was an extremely tough decision for me to make because it's just like,
since when?
These are two powerhouses in battle rap, in terms of respect, in terms of having a valid opinion, in terms of having an opinion that comes from moral principle as opposed to just trying to be the first to cut on the camera and cover a story. They both have movements. You got Stop Being Dirty versus the Angry Fan movement. They both have merch. Like, you have all of this stuff that they all make up to be some top bloggers. But I would go with Gems, right? And the reason I would go with Gems is because Gems has more of a friendly vibe. Like Gems, the way he blogs, you can't take it personal because there's never anything that comes off like it's an attack. And I appreciate Caps for having that rawness, for keeping it a buck with people. But I do think that sometimes Caps tends to go a little far with, how he judges people. and how he judges certain things. Like, you know, he kind of, there's a certain way that he kind of like, Caps could be really offensive, like, you know, kind of talk down to people and shit like that. And don't get it twisted, I rock with Caps heavy. That's my guy. Like, I talk to Caps, like I hit Caps on the Facebook inbox every now and then. Yo, appreciate the super chat, bro. For real, for real. From Korea, Paulie TV from Korea. I didn't even know you was from all the way out there. That's crazy. Nah, I really appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you. That super chat means a lot. You understand? This is actually my second super chat. You know, it's crazy that I can keep track of my super chats because I don't get many. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate you. That's mad love right there. You know what I mean? So, damn, shouts to you, man. Shouts to you. Like that's love. That's wild love right there. But yeah, the Caps is just, Jim's is just a little bit more friendly and more of a person to, you know, just keep it a buck with you, but at the same time not, you know, super violate you. So, you know, I gotta give it to Jim's, man. I gotta give it to Jim's. So that's, for me, that's Jim's taking over the tournament. Jim's is my winner. So, you know, salute to everybody else that's on the tournament. You know, I get around to watching everybody else when I could. You know, the people that I'm not too familiar with. But overall, I hope this ain't pissed nobody off.
All right, man. They don't know
me? But yeah, I don't think anybody else blogged about this yet. But you know, I wanted to be one of the first people to touch on it. You know, especially being that I'm not in it, I can really talk my shit. And that's really all I came to talk about today. You know, so we talked about RBE coming back, doing live events. We talked about this blogger tournament. I'm actually gonna do an Ultimate Madness 2 bracket with Peso. We're gonna try to get a couple more people to do a live show. So you know, we could
we'll talk about this later.
Talk our shit and, you know, get down to who we think the winners are gonna be and everything. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. That's gonna be on the Trap New York Media channel. You understand? So make sure y'all subscribe to that. Go over there. Hit my description box. Make sure y'all check out all the 8 a.m. music. Shout my guy Diligent. You know, make sure y'all cop some merch. WeAreBeautifulPeople.com. Make sure y'all go on streaming. Check out 8 a.m. music. They got a bunch of dope stuff up there. And yeah, man. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. And I'll be at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Paulie, appreciate you. And we out of here, man.